Hi, everybody. So this is going to be from page 9 in the alignment binder called Show What You Know. I'm going to start this by saying if you have the paper copy available in that binder that all students were given before before we left for this extended time, it would be much easier, honestly, for you to take a picture and upload it either on here with that webcam, or you can take a picture with a phone. Or if that does not work for you, you could send me a picture on text message or Dojo of this completed work. So if your child has misplaced their alignment binder, here's their copy online. The directions say here to choose a decimal. Any of these to write it in the center circle. Represent the decimal in various ways below. So if I'm choosing, say, between 60 hundredths and 7/10ths, I might choose 7/10ths. I can click anywhere over here and a text box will be available for me to write inside. So I'm going to start with the decimal form of 0.77 the decimal grid square. I've been trying for a long time to get this scribble function to work, and it is either messy or it just goes away completely. I'm frustrated with it. So I'm going to cheat and use the shape tool. I understand that this is 7/10 means that I need to count all these columns. I understand that 10 of these make up the entire grid. I need to count 7 of these columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to create a shape over here that's going to overlap all of those 7/10. So I might create a rectangle, and very carefully I'm going to stretch it out. Oh, that's too much. I'm going to stretch it out over that entire space and drop it right here, which is much easier than shading in all that. So if your child wants to do something like that for right now, because of all these, having being equivalent to tenths, then that is just fine. The fractional name for 7/10, as we know, we would write it out 7/10. They put 70 over 100. That is also acceptable. Word form, word name, we're going to write out 7, of course, and then 10. Please be sure that this THS is on there in word form, because it otherwise would mean 7/10s, which would be 70, 7 groups of 10. And if you make a mistake, by the way, you can hit the Control Z button. If I didn't mean to delete that, I can bring it right back with the undo function. If they wanted to write 70 hundredths, they could do that as well. Not hundreds, but hundredths. That is also acceptable. And then here in the place value chart is where it's all going to come together. In the ones place, to the left of the decimal point, you see you have a 0. This is not equivalent to $7, rather, but 7 dimes. It is 1 to the right of the decimal point. And so if I don't have another digit after that tenths place, I'm going to call it a 0. We call that a placeholder. So this 70 hundredths is equal to 7/10. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, like I said, it might be easier if you do the work by hand on the paper sheet that you're given and submit it to me that way. But this is an alternative if you do not have that paper. Thank you so much. Have a great day.